Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to switch Dragon Star to player 1 and Belgium to player 2. And here we are at the beginning as Belgium has already come forward to lame some of these Zebra. He's playing as the Britons and Dragon Star is playing as the Lithuanians. Let's also change the casting overlay so it says best of 5. And we can get rolling into this game as Dragon Star has not yet come forward to lame any of this stuff. Now, a little bit of a background of both of these players. Dragon Star has beaten Doubt. He's beaten Valessa in his quest to be crowned Master of Socotra 2. He's up against Project Belgium, who took down Tato in the previous round. So these two guys are definite underdogs for the tournament. Well, not underdogs anymore, but definitely coming in. And they're looking to get a deep placement here. This is a really good performance for both of them so far. All right, so it looks like Belgium has chased away this villager from Dragon Star immediately. Now, Britons are good. They gather a little bit more, or not a little bit more, but a little bit faster from the goats that you get. They also are easier to place down TCs in the Castle Age. Obviously, they get their extra range on range units. Just a very smooth civilization if you can stay safe. The problem with them is going to be if you can't get that mass up, you could get punished. And Lithuanians are a civ that can potentially punish them with the extra food at the start. Lithuanians also have a good monk tree, tech tree. And that can be really deadly on these closed maps. Big fight here early in the game as Dragon Star attempts to lame these final 3 Zebra. He will get them. And he's going to get away with his villager. Monk tree? Monk tech tree. It's not a tree out of monks. It's a monk tech tree. You understand? All right, here comes Belgium now. All the way out for these Zebra. It's not too long a distance to walk. I just wonder if he places a mill here because there's really no utility.
Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
Laudanum, thank you for the 11 months, dude. Appreciate it. There's really no utility in placing a mill here. It's just going to block the stone. And you can't really place farms around it. So probably just gather and then drop off at his TC. It's really important on Socotra to secure your food early. See Dragon Star coming out here already. He's saving the goats for later. And he's already gone out to the berries as well. Same with Project Belgium. Dragon Star Indian Pride. Yeah, I was saying before, it'd be really great to have an Indian pro player in all our big tournaments. That would be sick. I think like there's so many Indian players out there waiting for someone to cheer for. And as we know, the Indian fan base can be very, very patriotic. So that would be really sick. I think it would bring a lot of interest in our top level events. So, all right, little bit of an engagement as Dragon Star takes the hill there. Sneaky little hill. And Belgium is trying to pull him back into the villager. That's not going to work. Both players will disengage, and both players are thinking about going up to the next stage. It looks like Project Belgium, surprisingly more food in the bank. And he's probably going to click up first, even though the Lithuanians started with that extra food. So you would assume they would be up first, but actually it's going to be Belgium. He's going to finish taking the Zebra. Still has 3 goats left over. Really good start for him. I wonder how he opens this, though. Don't think he's going for men-at-arms into archers. So maybe just 1 archery range. Potentially. Hasn't gone on to gold with anything yet. Might build a mining camp with these villagers. But he doesn't have the wood. Very strange. Doesn't even have the wood for a barracks yet. Wonder what the plan is. Maybe misjudged a little bit. Still has 45 seconds, though, to plop down a barracks and then get enough wood for his second production building. Dragon Star also on the way up. His wood situation looking a little bit better, going up on 22 pop instead of 20. And there's the barracks for Belgium. 20 seconds until he's in feudal age. He'll probably follow up with an archer range. Do we have predictions here? Did we get predictions rolling, or is it like tired? No, I'm not tired. I'm good. There's the archery range for Belgium. We did have predictions. Okay, cool. How was your time in Nilly's apartment? Well, we were in his apartment. We were in the Gamer Legion house in Berlin. So my time in Nilly's apartment 2 years ago was pretty pog. Thank you for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. Ooh, look at this from Belgium. He's standing on top of the production building there from Dragonstar, and Dragonstar goes into an archer range. Going to be significantly later, though, than Project Belgium's. However, Project Belgium only opening with Skirmisher. He was not on gold yet. It's going to save his gold probably for fletching and then go on to gold later and just pressure this area a little bit. Dragonstar does have faster skirmishers, and he's going to open skirm as well. So fairly passive from both of these guys. None of the craziness that we've seen in previous sets, like the Viper Dark set where there were just consistent villager fights early every single game. Both of these guys are going to play a little bit safer. And there's the blacksmith from Belgium. I love how he's using his buildings to slowly build himself a wall. Not too many gaps to cover now in order to have this complete side cut off on his base. And then just a gap here to secure the berries and the gold and whatnot. Would you ever organize a LAN party for AoE2? It's just a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work to organize a LAN party. You're basically like removing a couple months from your life where you're doing nothing but that. All right, skirmisher pressure from Belgium. Still no fletching for him. Fletching coming in from Dragonstar. It's 4 skirmishers to 6, and Dragonstars are a little bit quicker. And Belgium is just being super annoying with these skirmishers, but he's giving himself enough time to place farms behind this, potentially wall up, get more buildings down, and he's holding this hill as well, so Dragonstar can't do any damage to him. So good job here from Belgium. The classic, very entertaining Skirm v Skirm play. Yes, indeed. And the scout goes down. And the KD is exactly 1-1. We've got ourselves a thrilling start to this series here. 2-1 for Dragonstar. These are big moves as he adds a second archery range for even more skirmishers behind this. Dragonstar with plays we've never seen before. Hypecaster? Hell yeah, man. Actually, Dragonstar's micro is pretty sick here. Belgium's struggling, and Belgium wasn't producing skirms for a long time, so Belgium either needs to start production or get the walls up quickly. Look at the food count for him. He's got a lot of farms here. 11 farms, but only 100 food in the bag. Still not on gold. And Dragonstar is still killing. Good stuff here from Dragonstar. How many farms for him? 9 farms. He's now going for the walls. He's pressuring a little bit, so Belgium's going to have to respond with something. What is it going to be? More houses over here trying to complete the wall. And yeah, Belgium's idle time at 52 seconds. Dragonstar at 26. So Dragonstar's ahead in this game for sure. And now Belgium goes for the wall. And he's just going to kind of camp on this hill. Goes for a gate behind. He's trying to secure himself so these skirmishers can't get in. I think it's risky for Dragonstar to come in through here. So Belgium's not too concerned about that. And wow, we haven't had a unit die in so long. Okay, good. Spearman goes down here. KD now 6-2 in favor of Dragonstar. Expecting thrilling all-in plays on Socotra, and these two are showing us exactly why they're so deep into the tournament so far, as Dragonstar completely cuts them off. There's no retreat here for Belgium, and Belgium's even engaging with the villagers. All the skirmisher numbers from him going down. Dragonstar also losing a few, but KD's still in his favor. Completely cut production here from Belgium as he gets the walls down. He realizes that skirmishers by themselves, not much of a threat, and Dragonstar has also cut production. He liked the way that fight went, and Dragonstar has now gone 4 to gold. Same with Belgium. Similar amounts of food, and both players will be clicking up at around the same time. 14 farms for Dragonstar and 14 farms for Belgium. So super even game Really, really even game. Why are you going to gold over here? You have gold over here. I guess he couldn't figure out anything else to do with these villagers. But it feels like the skirms can range these. If they sit right here. Like right in here. Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe they can't range them. Nope, they can range them. Yikes. Can't quite get this guy though, right? Oh, he can! Belgium! Potato! Potato! Alright, second archer range here from Belgium. Both players looking to go up. It looks like Dragon Star bought 100 food, won't have enough gold, getting into the bank, and he clicks up first. Belgium will be right behind him. Dragon Star is still one villager ahead. Look at the idle time right here. 20 seconds of TC idle time less for Dragon Star, and he looks to be in a pretty good position. I just wonder what the transition is going to be for him. It looks like he's adding in more skirms, so he's going to continue to go into skirms. He knows that Belgium has an archer range here. He sees that Belgium obviously got the upgrades on his skirmishers. And he knows that there's a flag on here, which indicates that Belgium is going to continue to invest into that. So, elite skirmisher against crossbow, not the worst thing in the world. Wonder if he adds knights, though.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity
Linky
tax
link,
break just for
e
hanging out
link.
with you.
Yay, Dave is
Resident
back,
Juicer.
cheer.
The resident juicer in my chat. Welcome back, Linky Link. Appreciate it. I've missed you and your juicer ways. Oh, could he lose a Ville? No, he does not lose a Ville. Dragon Star still knocking at the gates. Thank you for the 4 months, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to have a good Friday. After this game, or after this series, we're doing a World Diplomacy, most likely. And that should be Pog, because I need more YouTube content. Dude, it just feels like at any second, this weird-looking gate is going to open. Like, Belgium's going to be 2 tiles back, and it's just going to open, because the hitbox is so weird. And then the skirmishers will run in. But they haven't yet. Monastery now coming up for Dragon Star, also getting Bodkin. He's added a knight, too, and he also got the first armor upgrade, so Belgium's got to be really careful here. He's got 9 archers so far, has cut production, and is now going for a siege workshop. Could kind of be in trouble, though, if the knights show up a little bit too early. He has it locked. He does have it locked. Good eye, Dota. Good eye. And there's the second TC for Belgium. So siege workshop, 2 TC defense. Will get crossbow. Will get bodkin. Should be able to stall out this push a little bit. It's just how much damage these knights can do once they're inside. Skirmishers can push away the crossbows, I believe. But the knight has no avenue to get any damage done. Good evening, Dave AOE. I know you from T90 streams. Great to see a solo stream. Good evening, chat. Good evening. Generally fading. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well. All right, Siege Workshop forward from Dragon Star. And he goes for a second TC as well. Guys, these guys are playing so conservative on Socotra. What is this? It's like an Arabia 1v1. They're both going 2 TC. They both went single archer range into second archer range skirmisher spam. It's never been seen before. Tiny Arabia, indeed. All right. Now with a Mangonel in the field, Belgium, opportunities to push back. He actually had 8 crossbows queued from just 2 archery ranges. So he's planning on adding a lot of military, and the Britain crossbows are no joke in the Castle Age. As you can see, 5 plus 3 range. That's 8 range. They outrange the Mangonel. And of course, they outrange the skirmishers as well. So very, very difficult once they're in a big group. Monk up here waiting with the relic. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of Mangonel micro between these two. You don't want to target. You can see one of these is targeted by a monk. You do not want to try and convert Britain crossbows, because they'll just snipe your monks right away. Unless you're trying to bait him into your mangonel. Still no +2 from Dragonstar. He's struggling on the food, man. He's trying to produce from 2 TCs. Looks like he got a crossbow there, which is actually a decent shot, although he loses a villager. And oh my god, what was that from Belgium as he comes in, loses half his crossbows, loses both of his mangonels. Dragonstar still pushing forward and still has all his skirmishers alive. Belgium had a pretty good position there with 2 mangonels coming forward, but he split them and he wasn't paying attention to where his crossbows were going, and he lost half his army in the blink of an eye. Spearman attacking up here, working on that house. It's going to be a while. We'll check back in 10 minutes when that little guy is through. And now there's a university from Dragonstar, and he adds in more skirmishers, more knights. Still no +2 armor for him, which he should probably get, but like I said, he's trying to keep up production right now. There it is. +2 armor on the way. Villager production still rolling. Lots of idle TC time for Belgium. Keeps racking up over this game. Dragonstar, great macro. Only 1 minute of idle TC time so far while keeping up this production. Very, very impressive stuff. But a good shot from Belgium will take out a couple skirmishers. Dragonstar also losing a couple knights, and Belgium now getting ballistics before Dragonstar. Even though Dragonstar has that university. Belgium chasing a little bit with these crossbows. He's got to be very careful. He's going to come forward and try and snipe the monks, but this is the opportunity. Dragonstar is doing this on purpose. Trying to get conversions to force Belgium in to try and snipe these, and then he'll get hits with the mangonels. It doesn't work, though. It doesn't work. Belgium pushing back. Dragonstar loses all of his monks. And the delete there from Dragonstar not helping at all. The mangonel survives from Belgium. And it's Belgium's turn now to try and pressure Dragonstar's base. That was an interesting engagement there. It was really nice. Good recovery from Dragonstar. Also great hold there from Belgium, but a little bit too greedy going in with the monks. And I love this. I love this castle to secure this area, but I love the fact that he's sending 20 villagers. That's what you need. If you've committed to the castle, you gotta commit. Seriously commit. And that's what Belgium's doing right now. Even sending villagers out to try and snipe this mangonel. Dragonstar really doesn't want this castle to go down, and Belgium fully committing against the mangonel, costing him a lot of crossbows here. But the castle will go up. You paid probably 6 or 7 crossbows and like 2 villagers to get that castle up. I think it's worth it. And now he's got control over this gold, a little bit over this gold, even a little bit over this gold. And Dragonstar can't push this way. Definitely worth it here from Belgium. So what do you do as Dragonstar now? I guess you have to go onto stone and get a castle of your own. He's going over here for the gold. He's thinking about maybe going up to Imp, actually. Looking at his resources. Has lots of floating wood in the bank he can sell as well. And more villagers on gold. Still not going out to stone, so not planning on a castle. Imp into bombard cannon? Well, if you're not planning on a castle, bombard cannon's your only other bet. You're not going to push this back with rams, especially when your opponent has 2 siege workshops. Can sit with a mangonel behind. Wheelbarrow coming from Dragonstar, so he's not clicking up to Imp for a while. As he invests into Wheelbarrow now. Lots of farms for him, though. 30 farms. Looks great. Even Town Watch coming in. And, okay, he's gone to stone now. Idle TC time. Still a little bit more for Belgium, but Dragonstar had some moments there where he wasn't producing. Belgium thinking about going up to Imp. It's going to be a lot better for him because he's going to have access to trebuchets with that castle. Dragon Star looking for big shots here with the Mangonel. Belgium. Oh. He shot, he deleted, and then he just probably took his hands off the keyboard and was praying. Honestly, he was probably praying for that one to connect, but it did not at all. All right, 3 relics in that monastery as well for Dragon Star, and they're all going to pop out there, and Belgium could actually take that. Let's take a look at the Spearman over here. I've been reminded, okay, the house is half HP. Crossbows over here, not able to do any damage, just being a little bit annoying. And Dragon Star now on the way to Imperial in the back TC, which is great. Belgium, though, also on the way to Imperial Age. I love the push here from Belgium. I'm really impressed that Dragon Star is still holding on. But I think it's limited time only, because once the Trebs hit the field, it's going to be really, really difficult for him, unless he can somehow get a castle up. But even if he gets a castle up, it's going to have to either be here or up here somewhere. And that's just really awkward positioning. Belgium can just push right down the middle. And Belgium is now shifting everything over to this side. Dragon Star really doesn't have the force to defend against this. Oh, 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 oh! He couldn't decide! The Mangonel was looking in 5 different directions. Couldn't decide what to shoot. Oh, God. It's like asking your girlfriend what she wants for dinner. That Mangonel looked 4 different places. Never got the shot off at the end. Absolutely tragic. Feels like there was an opportunity there. Enough stone in the bank now for Dragon Star, and he's got to go for a castle. Over here. Now we got a Mangonel pushing in, more crossbows pushing in. Belgium has ballistics, so he can snipe villagers. Still pushing with the Rams over here, killing some houses. That's a momentum killer for sure. Dragon Star's going to be housed soon. Dragon Star maybe not going to be housed as he loses all of the skirmishers. And he's just hoping that the castle goes up on time. But the castle, my friends, will not go up on time. I think Belgium will continue to deny this. He's microing 1 crossbow. Maybe? How? How? No, you can't. No. Okay, the castle goes up. Mangonel will die. Crossbows will die, but let's look at the situation. 80 villagers for Dragon Star. 82 villagers for Belgium. And Belgium has a much better army, much better position. Still, Dragon Star is holding on. I thought the villager difference would be greater than that. Belgium trying to escape with the relics. Looks like he got 1. Couldn't quite get the second one. And Belgium is now repositioning his trebs over to this side. However, the crossbow number is just not what it used to be. And Dragon Star is now getting trebs of his own. Dragon Star making more archery ranges. Is it possible here for Dragon Star to come back? I like this edition of the Watchtower from Belgium. If he can get a bunch of towers in this area, upgrade them to guard towers, it could be good. But he's going to have to figure out something to deal with these skirmishers as they keep picking off his Arbalest one by one. What are Belgium's long-term gold prospects? You're looking at them. You're looking at them in the middle. That's why he's going for the towers, and he's getting guard tower right now. Dragon Star attacking these trebuchet with his own, but he's attacking uphill, and he needs to constantly repair this castle. It's going to be really tough for him, but he does have bombard cannons coming out now. Belgium now going to stone at the front. He's managed to get that second relic, trying to get the third. Honestly, so impressed by the fact that Dragon Star is like 15 villagers up at the moment. Think about all the pressure that was coming down on his base. I think Belgium seriously cut villager production, and he's lost a few on the front here. And if he's not careful, that could come back to haunt him if he loses these trebs here. Because he's losing all of his Arbalest mass. Bomber cannon now firing. No stone in the bank here for Dragonstar. He needs to hope that he can snipe these trebs. He gets one. He's bought stone now to keep repairing. He's trying to target them. Can he get a second one here? Can he get a second one? Oh, just out of range. The Treb almost goes down. He's targeting with the skirmishers, and he might actually get it. He does! And Dragonstar has held the middle position. That's unbelievable. I never thought this castle would stay up. Dragonstar. What a god. And Belgium thought the game was over too. Belgium was just streaming in Arbalest one at a time. He's now kept up. He's restarted villager production here. Dragonstar has been producing this whole time. He's at 100 villagers, and he's just cut Belgium off from this whole middle area. The guard tower went down. The siege workshops are going to go down. Dragonstar can move these trebs onto the hill to potentially take this castle down. That's actually unbelievable. And Belgium has to be sitting there thinking, like, what happened? He has enough stone for another castle, but he hasn't teched into anything that's capable of dealing with these skirmishers. He's just now getting the armor, and he's going into skirms of his own. I think this is Dragonstar's game. And all Belgium's production buildings are at the front here too, which means he needs to remake them at the back. Oh, I asked what could bring him back into the game. Maybe a ballsy forward castle, as Belgium sends 23 villagers over here. A bunch of them are weak though, so his vill count will continue to fall, and there's bombard cannons here to potentially snipe this castle. We've got trebuchets still sniping this one. This castle's gonna go down. Unbelievable hold from Dragonstar, honestly. And a bit careless from Belgium, but still, credit where it's due. Holding with just skirmishers and some trebs. And Belgium calls the GG. Wow. There's a reason that Dragonstar beat Doubt and he beat Vallessa in the build-up to this this quarterfinal. Really great stuff. I'm super impressed. Belgium maybe needs to focus a little bit more on his initial push here. Maybe the play was not to... Well, the play was definitely to deny this castle, but he was kind of streaming in crossbows one at a time. Maybe the play after that was to push this way. I don't know. Or just keep producing villagers, or make a tech switch, actually. Even like light cav would be fine. I don't know if he had the food eco for it. He had 19 farms.
Fuck you, Riley. I made your mom so wet, Trudeau. To
Gil, thank you for the 8 months, dude. Thank you.
Sandbags around my bed.
Let's look at the stats here. Worker efficiency, EAPM, basically even. KD, much better for Dragonstar. Economy, food and gold better for Belgium. And stone as well, but the wood collected better for Dragonstar. And a little bit more relic gold too. But other than that, super even game. You can tell, look at this. Brrr. They're just flatlining right at the middle until a small little advantage for Dragonstar spirals out of control. Great stuff, honestly. We put a point on here for our boy Dragonstar. And we're hoping for something special for Belgium in this next game. Man, my mind keeps wanting me to call Belgium Tato because he beat Tato in the last round. I don't know why. I keep resisting the urge. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just like fixed in my brain for some reason. So if I call him Tato, you know who I'm talking about. Dragonstar is playing very well lately. Yes, he is. We were actually sitting around at N4C and Nilly was on Wikipedia. Surprise, surprise. And I remember it was like me and Viper sitting there, and Nilly brings up, he's like, Dragonstar beat Doubt. We're just like, what? And then a couple days later, he brings up, he's like, Dragonstar won World Rumble. And we're just like, what? And I asked Valessa as well about him yesterday. And Valessa has been impressed, honestly. He lost to him, obviously. But he's been impressed by his performances. It kind of came out of nowhere, right? Okay, so let's go into game number 2. We'll get this launched, and we'll head on in. And it's going to be Aztecs for Belgium. It's going to be Berbers for Dragonstar. And once again, we can switch the colors to make it a little bit easier on the color blinders in chat. Or just the mobile users. Or anyone watching on a Tamagotchi. You know, I try to cater to everyone. Except kids. Don't watch my stream. It's not appropriate. You're not learning any good life lessons. You're learning lessons, but they're bad. Alright, villager coming forward immediately from Belgium. He's going to lame all these ostrich. And I believe Dragonstar pushed one in earlier. He did. It's rotting away with 78 food from that. But there's still 4 rotting in the sun on this side. And Dragonstar's going to have some food issues here because he's only got 4 villagers on that elephant. This food is rotting away. And this food is rotting away as well. And there's the classic moment where you're thinking, man, I really need to capitalize on this food. But you also have to remember that you need to stick to your build and go out to wood at some point as well. You can't just be fully focused on the food. So that might be a little bit difficult for him. But he's compensating a little bit by pushing in yet another ostrich as he sends a villager forward to snipe these ostrich from Belgium. So he can snipe this one. Belgium will get a second ostrich pushed into his TC. And Dragonstar will have to choose between 5 different ostrich carcasses that he can take. How fast goes the rotting? All right, so let's take a look here, right? It's at 12, 11, 10. So it's like 1 every 2 seconds. So you can do the math. Maybe 3 seconds. Pretty fast? Yeah. Imagine they had that in AoE 4. I guess professional scouts wouldn't be a thing, but I would love to see rotting carcasses on sheep. Maybe not on hunt, because then professional scouts wouldn't really mean that much. But on sheep, I think would be good. The rotting adds to the taste. Yeah, man. Actually, wait. What? I like my animals ripe. All right, here comes Dragonstar with the Berbers. Sending villagers out. 4 villagers here. And he's going to get here pretty quick. And the Berbers means you can actually run away faster as well. So you can wait for your villagers to be like 1 HP in these villager battles. And then pull them away. And it looks like Belgium actually didn't get Loom early. So this should be a dead villager here as Loom is just now completing. It is not. However, Dragonstar will be pushing those villagers away from that final ostrich carcass. And Belgium will have to go back to his TC. And Belgium will only have 2 goats remaining. He's on the berries though. So food situation should be okay. Dragonstar has not yet opted to go to the berries. He's still finishing up the ostrich on this side. What is Twitch Prime? Well, if you go below the stream and you hit that subscribe button, you can see if you have a Twitch Prime available, my friend. And that's if you have Amazon Prime for Amazon deliveries and whatnot, or maybe Amazon Video or whatever it's called. But you knew that already. You were just setting me up for the sellout. I appreciate you.
Your lives are so
There we
sad,
go.
I get a
Got him.
charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Like this?
Thank you, newbie. Thank you, bro. Got him. What's your favorite build order? I don't like build orders. I like having the general build order for any instance, but I don't like very specific ones. I like winging it. I think that's like one of the best things about Age of Empires is the fact you can have an idea of what to do in your mind, but it changes every game. Or you can change it every
Fuck you
game
all,
and
your
still be
lives are
good.
So sad I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with
Tony,
you.
thank you for the
Oops,
3 months, dude.
misclicked.
Another primer. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, both players on the way to Feudal Age. Dragon Star once again with less idle TC time. Did you see that, villager? You can tell by the way I move. Yep.
Sheesh.
I'm not an English speaker native. What is the guy saying during the resub animation, please, and why? It's quotes from one of my favorite TV shows, Letterkenny. It's a Canadian show. I don't think I can explain. Yo, mister, thank you for the prime, dude. Got another one, folks. Let's go. All right. Dragon Star will scout the walls from Belgium. Belgium's going to complete on this side. He's also going to try and get them set up on this side. Thank you, Atomic Sausage, for another gift sub. You gift like crazy. And I appreciate it, my friend. So now we have Aztecs versus Berbers. The Aztecs is going full wall strategy here. And the Berber player is going forward with villagers. And this is a very common response to seeing someone go full wall. I think Dragon Star is sending these back because he assumed it was full wall into Fast Castle. But then he saw Feudal Age come in. And he has to be confused. And I too am confused on what this is from Belgium. Because he won't have the economy to really produce much except a couple extra Eagle Scouts. And Eagle Scouts are not the greatest thing in the world. So maybe he thought Dragon Star would be going into skirmishers or something again. It's kind of strange. I thought Dave's favorite show was Seventh Heaven. Oh my god, dude. I have an older sister, okay? Don't bring up Seventh Heaven, all right? Listen, bro. I had to watch Seventh Heaven. We had one TV. Seventh Heaven, Dawson's Creek, Little House on the Prairie, fucking Everwood. Every show that came along. Never heard of Seventh Heaven? Good. Good. The Waltons? I'm not... Dude, bro. The Waltons? When do you think I was born? $1960? Oh my goodness. My parents probably watched the Waltons. All right, Eagles now out from Belgium. This is a big investment into Eagles. Look at his eco right now. Less than 100 of everything except stone. And Dragon Star doesn't need to respond to this. Dragon Star simply lays down farms behind. He sees the Eagles. He knows the timing for Belgium. He's got to be like, okay, bro, likely I'll get to Castle Age before you.
I started watching Letterkenny because of your sub alerts, so I hope the kickbacks have been lucrative.
Thank you, Will. I hope you're enjoying it. There's definitely some dud episodes, but it's got its moments for sure, that show. And here we go. Now here's the tower from Belgium. He's noticed that all of Dragon Star's golds are in very awkward positions. We can see a neutral over here, another Dragon Star gold, another Dragon Star gold, another neutral in the middle here. And he's going to go for a tower. Let's see if Dragon Star can spot this. He does not. We'll see the Eagles over here, and I would be getting a little bit nervous if I saw those Eagles prancing around consistently in the same spot. I think I would suspect the tower, but he's going to find out pretty soon. I think he's got enough gold now, though. He can kind of switch these guys somewhere else. Yeah, he doesn't really need to go for a counter tower here, as long as he walls up behind. He's got enough gold to go up, and once you're up, you can kind of just figure out your next steps. Still, it's going to be tough for him. His stones and his golds are all outside of his base. Usually you have like one in the back in Socotra, but 'tis not to be for him. All at the front for Belgium, too. And now with the tower follow-up, the Eagles actually not looking too out of place for our Belgian player here. As he towers on this side, he's going to cut off more gold, more stone, and cut off some farms too. So it's going to make it really, really awkward for Dragonstar. Dragonstar almost about to click up. I love, love, love the fact that Belgium walled this in as well. It's such a simple thing. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of pro players, he's walling in this one too. And the key to walling this in is that while you're focused over here and your military is over here, Dragonstar can't simply send 5 villagers to batter this down. And then he gets all this area for free. So really great stuff from Project Belgium. He's going to finish walling here and then send these vills back. And he's accomplished what he wanted to. He's cut Dragonstar off the gold. No potential to go for stone. And Dragonstar is going to have to use the market a little bit as he sells wood if he wants the gold for knights. Also, we'll need to use the market if he wants the gold for siege to take care of these too. So really great stuff. And now Belgium's up to the castle age. Impressive stuff here. No horse collar, though, for Belgium. Important to note. 13 farms, no horse collar for him. So at some point, those are all going to be expiring at the same time. And everyone here watching knows that feel. God. I went so many years not believing in horse collar. Honestly. So many years. Heavy plow, not getting it, fine. Crop rotation, I mean, it's just smart most of the time to not get it. But horse collar, oh my god, it's annoying when they all expire at the same time. Good walls here from Dragonstar as Belgium tries to loop around. Look at the quick walls, man. That was quick. And he walls them out here too. And these are units that Belgium cannot upgrade in the Castle Age. Dragonstar taking out the entire army. He's now got a tower over here. He's going to take down the tower from Belgium. He gets to the Castle Age, immediately queues up 2 knights, and immediately uses the market a little bit more. Why not wall the other gold also? Well, if you have your tower here, it basically accomplishes the same thing, right? You still have to do other stuff as well, instead of like just walling in this stuff. You have to manage your eco. You have to make sure your villagers aren't spending too much idle time over at your opponent's base. Belgium wanted them back here. He took the position. He's going into multiple barracks. He wants a lot of villagers on gold to produce eagles and to produce monks.
Sheesh.
Yo, Ashsworn, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you so much. Are you Ashworn, are you a CS player? I saw you mentioning TIW earlier. I think I've asked you that before. Why leave a relic as part of your wall? You've been watching my YouTube. They can't sneak in through that anymore. You used to be able to in AoE 2 or the AOC, but you can't sneak in past that. It's probably just going to grab it and then re-wall behind. So Siege Workshop now from Dragonstar. More idle TC time here from Belgium. That's why Dragonstar is ahead on villagers. Dragonstar is coming out with knights, and he's going to have to get something other than knights soon as monks are on the field. What character from Letterkenny says sheesh like that? T90 official. Yes. You've already been answered, but T90 official. Yeah, that was a real life sheesh. Real life sheesh from T90 during King of the Desert, I believe. Sheesh. Why aren't people co-casting together? Because we don't want to. Things get a lot messier with a co-caster, especially if they're streaming at the same time. All right, Scout's trying to dive in here for Dragonstar to get the monks, and didn't have the population. And wow, that was an early GG. But I think a good GG, as the Eagle numbers were just ridiculous for Belgium. And there are only 5 knights on the field for Dragon Star. Once he loses this fight, which he surely would, all these Eagles are coming this way. The monks are coming this way, gets cut off his gold, and the farming eco gets stalled out. So Dragon Star maybe not with the best choice there, going 3 stable knights against Aztecs, especially when he can't produce. So yeah, the problem with like co-casting with other people is when they're streaming, it's really not, I don't enjoy co-casting with someone else when they're streaming, except for T90. I think Tristan and I can make it work to an extent. Me and Nilly can make it work, although it's still kind of distracting. Because you have to focus on like chat and still trying to gel with the co-caster, and you both have different point of views that you're trying to show to your audience. So you're focused on different places at the same time. It's just weird. I don't like it. I much prefer co-casting when not streaming. Okay, let's take a look at the stats. Not too much in this one. 5-1 KD for Dragon Star. My man lost 1 unit and called it. I guess he got 1 converted too. Does that count? Is that the unit he lost, I guess? But yeah, if you also, if you're not co-casting, you can interact with your chat a whole lot more. So like from a streaming point of view, if let's say I cast a tournament game with a co-caster and I'm not talking to my chat at all, even if I have like above 1,000 viewers, I'll probably only get 20 subs on the day, right? If you're interacting with your chat, it's a lot more engaging. People find it or enjoy it more. And you generally get more support just from like a streaming point of view. So it makes sense. Let's mark off some of these bad boys. We had a loss for the Britons, right? Wait. Okay, we're not marking that off. We're not marking it off. The chroma key. No, we're not marking any of this stuff. That looks kind of strange. Maybe we can just like have wins, maybe? Win? That kind of works. No, fuck it. Whatever. I want Dave to co-cast with someone. Co-cast with someone who knows nothing about AoE 2? Oh. Does T90 count? Damn, these guys are getting into games fast. They're getting into games so fast, I can't even mark down the score. Okay, we're already like minutes into this one. As we head into game number 3 here. Let's load up once again. Dragon Star against Project Belgium. This is Byzantines against Chinese. And once again, we have to change the colors here. As it looks like Dragon Star has come forward to lame the berries from our Chinese player. He's also come forward to lame these ostrich. We're really far into this game. They must have started up immediately after they finished the previous one. But we're finally back to real time, and Project Belgium is now coming forward with villagers. Didn't really miss much. We just missed Dragon Star walling in this and then killing the ostrich over here, which Project Belgium will now go to collect. So Byzantines, very strong on this map. Higher HP buildings, you get more vision, so you can basically see the whole thing by the time you're in Castle Age. Good monk tech tree, good tech tree in general, and of course their trash is cheaper, which you fall back on a lot of the times. Chinese, good start with them if you can get your food supply sorted out. You can see he's already ahead by a villager and a half probably in the vill count, and another versatile tech tree. Problem for Chinese is going to be in the transitions, right? You want to go for like 2-3 unit composition. You want to do the same for Byzantines, but it's a little bit easier for them because they have that cheaper trash, and it's cheaper to go up to the Imperial Age as well. Castle drop fast imp from Byzantines? We'll see. It all often depends on where your resources are, right? So last game, Dragonstar had stones and gold, always forward. Looks like the same deal for him. Nothing in the back here. And then for Belgium, he's working on the walls over here to gather the food. That's going to be annoying. But doesn't really have any stone or gold in the back either. It's got a very open base here, actually, Belgium. He's got these hills surrounding him, too. Dragonstar, super open as well. Lucky to not have the hills right in front of his TC like Belgium does, though. Okay. Plays for this. Openings might be trash. Might be a skirmisher opening again for Dragonstar. And we might see a similar thing from Belgium as well. I don't really see Chinese going for like a men-at-arm play. But I could be wrong. When are you doing another world diplomacy mission? After this set, probably. Do a world diplomacy. Lots of villagers gathering from this. Neither one of these players likes to set up the mill. I've seen that from a lot of other players where they just set up the mill around the rotting carcasses. Neither one of these guys loves to do that. They always just take them from a distance. It's a lot of walking time involved. Is there any other nerve-wracking map to play than Socotra? I don't find any nerves when I play Socotra. I think it's just like, you just know there's going to be craziness to begin with. So you're fine with whatever happens. Dragonstar now almost completely out of food. He's just got these berries at the front, which are kind of a risk. Goes for a barracks now. Looks like Tato, or not Tato, Belgium. God, I told you. I kept thinking of Belgium as Tato because he beat him last round. Belgium will wall up completely, and Dragonstar will see this coming down. I think there for Dragonstar, collect some food, build mining camp, collect more. Would have been good. Well, he's not. That's not part of his build, right? You see, he's not on gold at all yet. So if he needed a mining camp as part of his build, I guess that would make sense, but... Alright, Belgium gets to the feudal age first. He's going to be able to chase this scout away. Dragonstar will need to run it. Dragonstar indeed goes for an archer range to open. Probably see one archer and maybe some skirmishers following up. Belgium, though, will get both of his eco upgrades and that will now start dropping farms. I just wonder if he's going to be able to defend all this. This villager is very weak. She's going to be downhill against the scout. The scout doesn't have much HP, so Dragonstar a little bit nervous about engaging here. But Belgium will pull him back, or sorry, her back. Should be fine for the time being. Dude, I thought there was like a path in here. This is like a little jungle camp at the exterior of Belgium's base. And here's a tower now from Dragonstar. Not sure I'm a huge fan of that tower. Belgium can simply run. It's also not going to be hard for him to wall up behind this if Dragonstar's trying to get in. See what Dragonstar can spot. He sees this stuff. He sees the farm here. Sees the big walls on the front. He's gone for a skirmisher indeed. And he saw the wood being chopped, but Belgium can simply run away. It's only got 2 villagers over here. And yeah, Belgium's just walling behind this with houses. Gonna get his farming eco down. Taking some stone from the front. Does he want enough stone? Did he want enough stone for a tower and then a TC maybe? Is that why he was collecting there? How much does she have? Got 3. Goes for another tower over here. Stone for 2 towers? Maybe. Might be stone for 2 towers. Might be stone for a tower and a TC. He's going to have to get the stone quickly. As the tower comes up, second tower here from Dragonstar. And Dragonstar has more on stone, so he's planning for even more follow-up towers behind this. Belgium has gone for the big wall off, and this is how you punish the big wall off. I don't know if I love the initial tower. If he had placed this tower here to begin with, Belgium would have been panicking a whole lot sooner. Villager count 32 to 34. Still more idle TC time here from Belgium, but he is Chinese, so it's to be expected. Simply ahead because of the Chinese start right now. All right. Almost enough. Okay. Dragon Star, we should see a third tower coming here soon. Trying to work his way through the walls. Belgium did a good job YOLOing down those palisade walls, and now he's building up res, so could be up in the next minute to Castle Age. He's just got to make sure that the army doesn't come in, because if it does, it can get real messy. And he's actually sent another villager out to gather stone. And there's another one coming out to gather stone. Take care of your vills, my friend. And there's another tower from Belgium. So he got just enough stone in to place the second defensive tower. And the push from Dragon Star is going to stall out a little bit here. Doesn't have enough vills to YOLO down another tower of his own. Can't push over here. Can't really continue in with the army. He's going to, but with a tower here, and the TC over here, this is going to be big problems for him. Yeah. So he comes in, and then he leaves. Wow! That's actually within range. Actually within range of Dragon Star's tower. So Belgium's second defensive tower here will go down because I hate to break it to you, but he's got no stone to repair. If this tower was one time, god damn this farm, dude. If this tower was right here, it would have been perfect. But now Dragon Star has an opportunity, and Dragon Star is going to put a phenomenal tower here just out of range of that town center. Denies 3 farms. Also can range the edge of this gold and gives him a place to push in. And we look at the resources. I mean, Belgium going for walls, tower defense into fast castle. And he's going to click up. Dragon Star going for tower aggression with military will be right behind him. It's a really, really good position here for Dragon Star. It's going to be awkward for Belgium for sure. I'd love to see Dragon Star wall these towers in right now. Wall him in. Wall. He goes for another tower. Well, he knows Belgium doesn't have anything to repair with. Belgium does have 3 archers, though, and he's going to be able to garrison this tower, so no idle time. Sitting inside a useless tower. And Belgium actually creating more, too. Hey, Dragon Star trying to push Belgium off gold. Belgium is going to have some gold in the bank, and he also has the gold at the back here. So he should be fine for gold income at the moment. Food is going to be a little bit of an issue, and he's adding farms behind to make up for it. Dragon Star is still attacking this tower, and remember, Belgium has no stone to repair. Tower rush map? Well, it works sometimes, it doesn't work other times, right? I've seen tower rushes fail quite a bit on this map. I think with the state the towers are in now, tower rush is not that OP. I actually think towers need a little bit of a buff. They just seem way too weak with the current state. It means that walls are stronger too. When towers become weaker, walls become stronger. What kind of buff? More HP in Feudal Age. Harder to villager rush down. Alright, Dragon Star gets to the Castle Age. Belgium gets to the Castle Age. Siege Workshop now from Belgium. This tower will go down. The archers will start heading out, but Dragon Star is ready. He saw those archers leave. He's ready with some skirmishers. There's a knight coming along here from Belgium. Spearmen here from Dragon Star, but with the crossbows there, they won't be able to really engage against this knight. And Dragon Star is going to be careful. This knight's going to be very annoying to him. Towers on old AOC were so OP. Yeah, they were good. They had more HP, and also villagers had less bonus damage against them, right? So I think they'd be fine if you bring back the old HP and just keep the current bonus damage the villagers have against them. I just think towers go down way too quickly, and it means that like full palisade walling stuff is just so much easier because you can't really be punished for walling. Towers were always the punishment for walls. All right, Belgium looking for a way around here with the crossbows. Once the crossbows go down, the spearmen can come out to play. So Dragonstar is trying to focus them down, and 2 crossbows get shot down, and then the spearmen are coming out. Skirmishers are still here for Dragonstar. Rams are on the way. Second ram from Belgium. And Belgium will be able to take out 1 tower. The question is whether he can take out this one as well. It's just out of range of the TC. Immediately underneath that. And here comes a Mangonel now. Also a monk being added from Dragonstar. And a university on the field too. It's a good spot for Dragonstar to sit with this Mangonel. Gonna need a Mangonel in defense here from Belgium. And he's actually already got one queued up. So he's waiting for his second. All right. Here we go. Mangonel battles 2 rams in front. Knights also coming in. Knights can go around. He's going to try and block with the skirmishers. Doesn't accomplish it, though. And the monk manages to get the conversion. 1-for-1 trade over here as well. And the knight that was converted will be pushing that Mangonel back. So the rams will be taken out. Dragonstar even repairing this tower. Will he repair it in time before the ram takes it out? And he does. And guard tower is on the way. This guard tower is going to be very difficult for Belgium to remove. It's open. It's open. There's so much effort going on here. And it's open. Dave catches up with chat 15 minutes later. Hey, man. All right. Look, Belgium, I think... Yeah, he didn't click through. It's open here. Okay. There's potential, though, for a Dragonstar to get in back here. Just a couple guard towers in this woodline would be absolutely brutal. Still, Belgium pushing around this way. Looks like Dragonstar has walled himself in with a house on this side. Belgium has shifted up the plane of attack and is coming over here with some crossbows. He's going to try and snipe down the spearmen because they are pushing away his knights, but he's got to be careful not to lose his crossbows to these skirmishers behind. Big shot there from Belgium. Takes out all the skirmishers. Going to be able to take out all of these spearmen. He's going to be able to snipe that monk too. Just needs to be careful with his crossbows as he loses 4 crossbows there to the guard tower and the Mangonel. Basically an army wipe from both players. Villager count right now, 52 for Dragonstar, 51 for Belgium. Looks like Dragonstar got 2 villager snipes. And Dragonstar still controls all this area. We've got 1,950 HP on these guard towers, by the way. It's going to be difficult, to say the least, for Belgium to take care of this. And this knight is going to be so annoying in the... Okay, never mind. The knight will come back for healing, and then he will go forward. Go forth once again, my knight. Look at that Byzantine healing, by the way. Dude, I don't know what kind of sutures, herbal, fucking essential oil medicine he's using, but damn. That thing heals up quick. Aloe vera. This stream has been brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. Good snipe there from Dragonstar. He's going to try and save the Mangonel, but the 2 crossbows will die and the monks will remain, and more healing coming in. TC over here from Belgium. Closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. Dragonstar has seen that, though, and Dragonstar going for a guard tower. I think Belgium was suspecting a castle or another town center. That's why he put the foundations. And that is not to be. Scouts now looking around for these monks. The monks can hop in the guard tower and be fine, though. And the guard tower will be able to range this stone over here. Belgium has almost 300 stone, 300 plus once he drops everything off in the bank, but not quite enough for a castle to secure this location. So Dragonstar should be able to catch out all of these villagers. Meanwhile, at home, still tons of farms cut off here from Belgium. He's seeding more. Still queuing up light cav. Getting ready for the push. Look at him selling all his resources, selling his stone for gold. So he can buy... No, he's buying stone. He sold all of his wood for gold so he could buy more stone. But Dragonstar has 3 mangonels coming in. He's got a guard tower here. He's got a guard tower back here. This is a risky castle for Belgium. Monk is here as well. Mangonels can't quite range these villagers. We're going to zoom in as the light cav managed to take out 1 mangonel. Spearman, though, coming forward. Guard tower still doing work. What's the HP on the villagers? Belgium calls GG. Wow. This is a really good series. You're not wrong, Pizza Punts. This is a really good series. Dragonstar takes game number 2. Impressive stuff there. I think Belgium going out here was just desperation mode because he didn't have access to any gold, any stone. He ran out of his gold back here. That was back there somewhere. And he couldn't really fight the guard towers. So he came over to Dragonstar's side. And Dragonstar, unfortunately for Belgium, found him pretty early and was able to punish. Guard tower play was really nice from Dragonstar. Also, this tower being here from Belgium instead of here hurt him so much. He got the stone for another tower, but he couldn't repair it. Byzantine town patrol? Yeah, Dragonstar could see everything, right? Like he can see the whole map. Take a look at the stats. Military, more kills for Dragonstar. Better eco in general for Belgium, but you can see the disparity there between gold and stone collected. Similar uptimes once again, and damn, Dragonstar is playing well. Playing really well. Let's try and get into this next game pretty quickly. And they're in again. They're in again, folks. And I'm going to join up. Here we go. These players are not messing around in between games. Barely even get a minute to recap as we go into game number 4. And we can see that it is a Mongols pick for Belgium as we switch him to player 2. And then it's going to be a Bulgarians pick here for Dragonstar. Really all over the place dealing with this elephant. Oh, no! Oh, Dragons start over. Dragons start over. This thing is a mile away from your TC. Rotting in the sunlight. But it's fine. It's only a couple tiles. Shouldn't matter all that much as Belgium comes forward to lame the ostrich right away. It's like Dragonstar did not succeed in laming anything from Belgium. But Belgium does not yet have loom. So he's going to take a lot of initial hits from this scout. And the scout is going to block and the villagers are going to follow up behind. So Belgium might be in trouble here. I think Belgium definitely loses this villager. It is not Viper here, folks. No opportunity to quick wall. And the villager goes down, and now the scout will lose a lot of HP as well. Dragonstar scout still less HP than Belgium's, but Dragonstar manages to snipe a villager very early, and losing a vill that early is a really big deal. It's like, how much, like 12% of your economy? 13, 15, 17, 18? I don't know. What's 1/7 of your economy in percentages? Quick maths. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not even going to try. 14%. I did say 12 to 15. So 105%. Okay. Okay. All right, so Belgium now going out for these ostrich over here. He managed to push 2 of them in towards this town center. And Dragon Star heading back with the villager, and Belgium trying to get a little bit of revenge here. I think Dragon Star is in a better position to get this Ville home. Oh, Belgium with the insane blocks with the scouts, and he's getting multiple hits with the villagers behind this. Blocks the villager once again. Dragon Star sending out friends to help, but now they're blocking the villager. Villager at 1 HP, and the villager goes down, but the scout goes down there for Belgium. Dragon Star now pushing these vills away. This is what we're used to seeing on Socotra. Dragon Star now pushing in the final ostrich that's still alive. He still has food rotting in the sun over here that he can take. And now Belgium, now that he's forward, he's just going to wall in the berries, and Dragon Star will send more villagers across to try and deal with these vills from Belgium. Not the greatest eco at home here for our red player. The hunters have now decided to become shepherds. Obviously, it was very busy with the fights going on. And this villager, unless Belgium can wall him in, is going to be dead. Belgium's going to try and wall him in here. Going to try and quick wall, but the scout comes along and snipes the villager. So that's 2 villager kills for Dragon Star. Only 1 villager kill for Belgium. And in the feudal age, I favor Bulgarians here. Mongols have that early hunt bonus, which is great. You get the food in quicker. That's fine, right? But mid-game, Mongols kind of stall out a little bit, and Bulgarians have some options going for them. So we'll see if Dragon Star can end up punishing Belgium. He's going to get rid of a couple of these walls. He'll be able to take the berries there. Also taking the rest of this hunt. And Belgium almost done with this hunt too. So Belgium, with only 3 goats left after this, done with the hunt, will now be forced to go out to the berries. And against a civ like Bulgarians, having an exposed resource like this is not good. Dragon Star can simply go for the men-at-arms play and attempt to punish this. Maybe add an archer range behind. Then once you're in Castle Age, you can start adding Krepos, take map control. Onyx are pretty decent. Your blacksmith works well. Things are looking pretty good for Dragon Star here, but the idle TC time is ridiculous. 1 minute of idle TC time for Dragon Star. 2 seconds of idle TC time for Belgium. And even though Belgium lost another additional villager over Dragon Star, he's ahead in the Vil count. So a little bit of miss macro there from Dragon Star. Nerves? Well, I think it had to do with the villager fighting. Classic Steve Harvey meme, right? Classic Steve Harvey meme. Super stoked that you're killing stuff with their eco, and you look back at yours and TC isn't running, villagers not collecting, etc. All right, villagers coming forward now from Belgium. He's going up to the feudal age. He's got 8 on stone, so it's all of these villagers. Dragon Star should be able to see this, right? And he's sending villagers forward too, although he is not up to the feudal age. So Dragon Star is going to go all in here on the Dark Age to try and push these back. He's only got 6 vills though. Why is even... Okay, now he sees this stuff. Has to know if Belgium's on stone that he's up to feudal. Why are you committing against this? You have 7. He's got 9. This is no bueno. Dragon Star chasing villagers away. A lot more idle time for him. He's going to try and take some good engagements here. Villager fighting is very micro-intensive. And Dragon Star will now head back, and Belgium reaches the feudal age. Dragon Star is like, well, I'm here anyway. I might as well commit. And he's going to start picking off villagers. This guy, will he get away? I think he will. Dragon Star also pulls back a really weak one. He's got 1 man chasing this dude, and he has forced to pull him back. He's forced to pull back the rest of his villagers as well, as Belgium loops around that forward wood line, looking for safety of his own. Where are the towers coming from Belgium? On the food, perhaps? On the farms, perhaps? I think a tower right here would be deadly. You cut off all the food supply from Dragonstar. You just need to wall up on this side. Okay, goes for a more conservative tower. The front here. That's going to lock down the stone. Still take out some of the berries. I lamed deer on Socotra in a ranked game and my opponent called me toxic. Really? I think if there's one map you're allowed to lame on, it's Socotra. It's the whole flavor, you know? If Socotra had a flavor, it would be Angry Gamer. Don't ask me what that tastes like. Alright, another tower, and this one's going to cut off the farms, and yeah, Dragonstar needs to respond to this. He's not on stone anywhere. It's a stone up here, and where's the second one? It's over here. Which tower goes up first? Both go up at the same time. This is better for Belgium. Dragonstar needs to idle off these farms, so that's less food eco for him. He's got 22 food in the bank. He can't even really sustain production of anything at the moment. And he's cut off from the berries, too. I don't know why Dragonstar made the farms at the front. You saw you were up against a tower rush. He had these two farms, and then he added all three of these. Very strange. He's making another farm at the front. Like, you should make them at the back, I think. Because now Belgium is just looping around this way, yeah. And he's going to be able to drop a tower and cut off these farms as well. Very, very strange. Dragonstar also added an archer range, but has no resources to produce from it. He's only got one skirmisher on the way. He's housed. Yikes. It's a rough game here. Is that a habit of people making at the front of the TC? I think he was just distracted, not thinking. It was just muscle memoried it. I think the habit for sure is to place farms here because it feels more efficient than the ones back here. And also you can see them and it just looks nicer. All right, Dragonstar coming out now with villagers. He's going to try and punish this tower, but he sent weak villagers. He sent weak villagers, and one of them dies immediately. Belgium ungarrisoned. The tower is taken care of, so Dragonstar can farm in peace now. But look at the idle time racking up for him. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. He also sent units over here. Try and deal with this. Looks like Belgium walled it in and managed to kill the scout from Dragonstar. And now Dragonstar is wandering with this villager, looking for a new home, looking for a sense of purpose. She's got a basket, but she's got nothing to collect. Except maybe the dead bodies of her allies. And he's going to loop all the way around. She's on an adventure. Also a farmer on an adventure over here. Dragonstar really fond of using his extremely weak villagers to go to the odd ends of the map. We're wondering where this farmer is going, actually. Farmer is getting a little bit aggressive.
Fuck you all.
He's
Your
stalled
lives
out
are
now.
so sad I get a charity tax break
Okay,
just for
farmer
hanging out with you.
decides to head back a little bit. Mad Loki, thank you for the 5 months. Farmer is still moving back towards Dragonstar's economy. It looks like he's going to save him. I don't know why he keeps stalling out there. Is this farmer on auto scout or something? What is happening with this guy? Okay, now he's building a farm. Did he like shift clicked him to 5 different locations and then come back? Very strange. All right, Dragonstar goes for a market. Wants to balance his eco. Doesn't have anything to balance, unfortunately, as Belgium continues to come in. He's cut off 3 more farms. He's going to cut off another one here. Also cut off both of these golds with that tower. Dragonstar does have access to stone. Does have access to gold on this side. But is 5 villagers behind Belgium. Almost 3 minutes of idle TC time for him. Lots of farms in the back here for Belgium, so a decent economy behind this. Remember, Belgium has had idle time with the villagers being forward, making these towers. So it's not the prettiest eco in the world, but I think it's a decent amount of farms behind this. And he's disrupted Dragonstar's eco quite a bit. Just hasn't come over here to punish this. He's going to run out of places to really, really hit on this side. Does cut off another farm, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms cut off. That's what, like 300 wood denied in investment. Tower now from Dragonstar. Looks like he deleted the house there to place this tower down. This one should be decent to range this stone from Belgium. And Belgium's got to be careful because there's some weak villagers on there. Belgium half walling all his towers. Pick a lane. Stay in your lane, bro. Oh, but there's multiple towers targeting this one from Belgium, and he pulls the weak villagers. He's going to stick them inside there. And if he puts villagers in here, he can actually get both of these towers ranging this farm tower from Dragonstar. Still, Dragonstar building up res behind this. 38 villas versus 41. And both players should be able to click up at around the same time, which is surprising. Okay. Was that the only archer on the field? Yeah, I think that was the only military unit on the field dying for Belgium. Dragonstar now using the market a little bit, buying some resources. Getting hit by this tower, so he's got to be careful about that. I think Belgium might have killed another villager too. Yeah, villager body right there. And Dragonstar playing it safe, going for another tower over here. It's also still on stone, so the opportunity to go for Krepos, it is open over here, but of course he doesn't know that. He actually, he does know that. Hold up. He does know that. And he's not plugging the gap, but right now, no need. And Belgium clicks up to the Castle Age. Dragonstar will surprisingly be right behind him. He just plugged it? He did indeed. Stable now for Dragonstar in the back of his base, so hiding that from Belgium a little bit. He could come forward here with a Krepost and deny this stone and maybe try and secure some of these golds while taking out the towers, but might be a risk as Belgium is still gathering stone and could place a castle somewhere in this middle location. Another stable from Dragonstar. Dude, this is such a good series, honestly. This is like not the Socotra that we know. This is two players that have really studied the map and are playing very, very well. And managing to keep themselves safe. Like mid-pressure. These guys are really, really good at this map, honestly. You can tell by just like how comfortable they are behind 7 towers around their base. It's like they are masters of Socotra. Hey, wait a second. We're still in the round. We're still in the quarters, okay? Belgium castle incoming. Yes, indeed. It's just where it's going. If Dragonstar sees the castle right here, he's not going to be able to deny it. He's still 20 seconds away from the Castle Age. I think he needs to pull all... If he has any chance of denying this, it's pulling all villagers, deleting this stuff, and going for a Krepost. Oh, he's doing it! I think it's too late. It's too late now, friend. It's too late. It's just too late. It's just too late. Just like me at Little Caesars earlier. I was just too late. And Belgium's going to kill a lot of villagers. And that stone investment. Can't make another one. Dragonstar calls the GG. Well played from Belgium there. To go for those towers around Dragonstar's base. And just shut everything down. Great job from Dragonstar to get up to Castle Age at a competitive time. But He couldn't stop the castle. He could not stop the castle. Once this castle is up, all the rest of your farms out here are denied. TC will likely go down. Mangudai will be on the field. You can't really punish the eco at home from Belgium either. Even if you get a few knights roaming around here, Belgium just goes for a monastery, converts them. You don't have the food eco to keep up knight production, and you're dead. So good GG there from Dragonstar. We're going into the 5th game. We're tied 2-2 here. We are tied 2-2 in this quarterfinal for Master of Socotra. What map will they play for Game 5? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Actually, better wood income there for Dragonstar. More food for Belgium. Had the farms up earlier. More gold for Dragonstar, which is surprising, but 1,500 stone, and we saw that reflected in all the buildings surrounding Dragonstar's economy. We can tie up the scoreboard here, and maybe we'll have time to look at the draft before they get into the next game. Unlikely, based on the speed that they've been hosting here. Okay, they're not in the next game yet. Perfect. We can actually look at the draft. So what's remaining? We still have Indians available for Belgium. And we still have Incas. So Indians and Incas. Incas are pretty strong on this map. Indians, any civ where you save on food is really great on Socotra. And then for Dragonstar, we have Bohemians and Ethiopians. Bohemians. I definitely go Bohemians here. Hundo P. Maybe not against Indians and Incas, though. That Bohemian Monk Rush just seems so stupidly good. But if your opponent has Eagles, maybe it's not. You have to trust your micro big time. Just YOLO Bohemians, you know the crowd wants it. Yeah, no one wants to watch Ethiopians. Oh, and it is. It's Indians against Ethiopians. We took the two fun civs, Bohemians and Incas, out of the conversation. And we got a 20-second countdown here. By the way, if you like this tournament, it's put on by John Slow. Make sure you go toss him a follow on Twitch. It's got a $3,333 prize pool, but I believe that they might still be accepting donations to the prize pool. So if you've been enjoying it, make sure you go support him, all right? Is this live? It is live, my friend. It is. Why is Nilly streaming Age 4? Because he generally enjoys Age of Empires 4. I know people can't believe it. Even after all these months, they still can't believe it. But he actually generally enjoys it. All right. Dragonstar playing as the Ethiopians. Project Belgium playing as the Indians. Maybe he enjoys money. Well, if he enjoyed money, he wouldn't be streaming AoE 4. So, because his viewer numbers are way down with that game. And his subs are way down with that game. If he enjoyed money more than he enjoyed the game, what is going on with this elephant? The goats were like herding him in. He'd be streaming AoE 2. If he enjoyed money. All right, here's the elephant now in from Belgium. And let's talk about the Civ matchup a little bit. Indians saving food on the villagers. Very, very nice. Pretty flexible Civ as well. Probably will go for an archer range defense. Wouldn't be surprised to see walls once again from him. Ethiopians can go for early pressure. Maybe men-at-arms into archers or something like that. They get 100 food and 100 gold when they advance to the next age, which can be really, really helpful for the early rushes. He could be sponsored. You can't know for sure. Trust me, dude. I've worked with Microsoft long enough to be 100% sure he's not sponsored to play an Age of Empires game. I 100% guarantee it. I wish we were in a situation like that. And you legally have to state that you're sponsored to play the game on Twitch. And if anyone knows Nilly, never done anything illegal, ever. All right. Here we go. Ostrich being pushed in. Very passive opening from both these players in a game 5. Oh, he is tight. He was tight with the Microsoft dev team. No one's tight with the Microsoft dev team. They keep to themselves. It's hard enough to reach them. He's in a completely different department than them. That's just a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory that makes zero sense. What's this wild Neely conspiracy? I don't know. I don't know. All right. More ostrich being pushed in. More ostrich being pushed in. The berries are actually at the back here from Belgium, which is good. Berries are very far forward for Dragonstar, which could be pressured. Belgium's going to be, if he walls properly, could actually be really safe here. Just wall there, wall here. This is a really good base setup for Belgium. The only issue is going to be his gold, which he could theoretically, I guess if he walls like this, could secure a little bit. Other than that, though, pretty nice for him. I heard once, what did you say? I want to see this. It was something about Nillian recycling. He's militant on recycling, dude. I put a Red Bull can. So I didn't realize the Red Bull cans, you get deposits back for them in Germany, right? I guess it's for all cans. So I put it mistakenly, like, in the garbage. And he went in there, man. He saw it from across the room. And he went in there. And he was like shifting through it, looking for other cans. So he was extremely interested in everything going in the right place at the right time. I respect it. Honestly, I respect it. Barracks now coming up for Project Belgium as he goes up to the feudal age. I don't see scouts here, right? Even with Indians, I don't think scouts are the play on this map. I stopped drinking and smoking a year ago today. Oh, congrats, dude. That's an achievement, man. Well done. Well done, my friend. You give subs instead of drinking and smoking? That's also great. I love that. And it's militia for Belgium. So it's very slow opening. Game 5. This quarterfinals. Both players may be nervous. Very slow opening from both. And now it's about to get hot and heavy as he goes for militia into men-at-arms. 2 on gold right here. And probably will have an archer range follow-up. I wonder what Dragonstar has scouted here. Has he seen the barracks? He saw it coming up. So with that timing, might assume it's going to be men-at-arms. He's going for a barracks of his own. We'll probably go for archer range defense. It's just too late to be going into men-at-arms of his own. And he'll see the feudal age time, and he'll see the militia coming in. One wall here would be really crisp. There we go. Crispy wall. Put that in the deep fryer and got the wall up on time. Managed to save his villagers, creating that. Managed to wall his vills in. On the berries, too, so he's going to continue to get the food income here. Could even delete this one and then get access to 3 bushes, which would be really, really great. Needs to keep repairing, and we'll go for an archer range right over here to help defend. Archer range follow-up here from Project Belgium. Wood upgrade is in. Hasn't got the farm upgrade yet. Be expected. We needed to invest the food into the men-at-arms early. And, oh, the villagers have over-foraged. They were overzealous on the berry bush, and Dragonstar will need to run away from this. He has gone for a spearman as well. Just curious. Maybe just needed a unit on the field to help out against those men-at-arms. And now he's going to go for the first archer and a skirmisher follow-up. Has not lost a villager yet, though. Is housed at 25 pops, so there's a little bit of idle TC time. And the villager gap will continue to grow for Belgium. Soul Scour, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for the prime,
I love it
dude.
when I delete a palisade and get access to 3 bushes.
Right. Does that happen often? Skirmishers and an archer coming forward from Belgium. He's got the men-at-arms in front, and it's only 1 skirmisher, 1 archer from Dragonstar, so He's going to be off these berry bushes for quite a while if Belgium keeps up this pressure, and the food economy for Dragonstar is going to be looking pretty tight. Still no horse collar for him. 250 wood in the bank, so could drop some farms. Could actually get horse collar and then drop farms. See what he opts to do is he's still cut off from these berries. Fletching for Dragonstar. No fletching for Belgium, but the army numbers are firmly in his favor. 8 military for him, 6 military for Dragonstar. And one of those military is a spearman, which won't do very good here. Magnifico. Thank you for the Magnifico tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me, subsisting me, substituting me. Thank you. Supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. And Iron Chef as well. You too. Yes, you too. You too. Let me cast the game
Only
now.
2 months.
Only...
I've been living under a rock. You're doing a great job casting.
Thank you.
Thanks, amigo.
Thank you. I believe I've hosted you like 3 times too. Over the last 2 years. It's fine, dude. Thanks so much for the 2 months. Appreciate it, dude. Loom just now coming in from Belgium. Imagine playing Socotra without Loom until the 14th minute. Wait a second. Actually, wait. Hold on a minute. You can tell how little aggression there was early in this game. Belgium not even going for Loom. And Belgium now investing into the armor upgrade. We see the military here. 12 for Belgium, 10 for Dragonstar. So Dragonstar is starting to recover a little bit. Take a look at the villagers on food count here. And the farms. Lots of farms here from Belgium. 12 farms. Still no horse collar from him, though. No horse collar for Dragonstar. And 12 farms of his own, too. Both players going to be hearing those maracas at some point in the game. But right now, they're really not that concerned with it. Dragonstar trying to snipe down the skirmishers. Same with Belgium. And he's trying to avoid these men-at-arms, too. He's not even hitting them, even though they're super weak. And there we go. Men-at-arm goes down. Skirmishers being chased. No armor upgrade for Dragonstar. Doesn't really matter that much in these skirm v skirm battles. Only comes into play once you get some archers mixed in. And Belgium, once again, holding a forward hill. He's holding a forward hill. Behind this, he's probably walling off. Yeah, he's getting his houses set up. Trying to secure his base a little bit. Did you take part in the student street party yesterday? No, I went to that party on Ezra exactly once. And it was one of the worst parties I've ever been to. So basically, there's a street, as both of these guys are just stalled out with skirmishers. It's a street in my city that's like all university housing. And thank you, Shepard. Thank you, dude.
Another monthly Dave subsidy.
Every year on St. Patrick's Day, the street gets completely filled with drunk university students, and there's a house party in every single house along the way. And there's like 20 houses set up there on this one little street. It is disgusting. There is mud everywhere. It's cold. It's wet. The house parties are all keggers, which I hate. Because no one knows how to handle a keg. The tap always gets stolen, and the beer is always super foamy. And like, there's always one dude managing the keg, you know, making sure the tap doesn't get stolen. You don't have to pay that $100 deposit. And he doesn't know how to pour from a keg, of course. So he's got like 40 pitchers of foam that he's waiting to settle. And then he takes like a pitcher of settled foam and like pours you a beer. And you're just like, bruh, this is awful. What the fuck? You learn how to handle a keg at 12? We don't have kegs that often, right? You have to go to the beer store, order a keg. There's all sorts of deposit stuff. You have to be like above a certain age. I think you might even have to be above the legal drinking age. You might have to be 21 to order a keg because they can't trust you with it. I don't know. But anyway, here comes Belgium. He's added in the scouts. He's added in the scout transition. And that's going to push back the skirmishers. Dragonstar is on the way to the castle age, but Dragonstar has a villager trapped. She's confused. She doesn't know where to go. And she's going to die. As Belgium kills the first villager of the game, House is now coming up from Dragonstar. He's going to wall off this position. Still has skirmishers alive, but the scouts can come right in between the gold and the barracks and start getting hits there. Spearman not able to get a doink on the scouts, and the skirmishers still doing work behind this for Belgium. He's not up to the Castle Age, so he needs to do damage now before Castle Age units come around for Dragonstar. Before he gets that extra res in the bank too. He's off gold, but he's going to get 100 gold as soon as he reaches the Castle Age, courtesy of the Ethiopians. Stable now added in from him. Production continues for Belgium. And I think full feudal might work, but you need to add in more scouts from Belgium. And it looks like he's just going to cut production, use this army to buy himself enough time, and try and get up to Castle Age. Actually goes for wheelbarrows, so he's going to have a really... Wow! 25 farms. 25 farms with wheelbarrow coming in. My man is going to have a food eco behind this. He is going to have a bread basket behind this, and he'll be able to keep up potentially light cav production or even camels into the Castle Age. 25 farms without horse collar. Actually, good point. It's about to be 12 farms pretty soon. Auto farm's gonna be real annoying for him. Where's all my wood? There we go. It's begun. Check the food count. 45 on that, 15 on that, 45 on that, 45 on that, 70 on that. Oh, jeez. Doing a really good job, though, against the early knights from Dragonstar. He's using his scouts over there, getting a lot of good hits. He actually took out a knight. He's going to take out a second knight, likely. No, Dragonstar saves it. Still, this is all just buying himself enough time. Monastery now from Dragonstar. He's worried about the camels. Belgium bought himself a couple minutes with that attack, but he's still got a minute and 40 seconds to go until he's in Castle Age. Until he can start producing stuff of his own. Needs to wall this area. Has walled this area, but needs to wall this stuff. And he goes for a tower here. Also goes for a couple houses. Still open, by the way. And Horse Scholar! Hey! Horse Scholar comes in, and it should be at the perfect time as some of these farms start to expire. Dragonstar queuing up a camel, queuing up 2 monks as well. Still only 1 stable. Or no, 2 stables. Okay. 2 stables for Belgium here. That's a bunch of good hits with the spearmen, and he's going to push those knights away. Let's look at the food count for him, though. 700 food in the bank. These farms were absolutely insane. Also a ton of gold, so he can produce. Your stream is frequented by alcoholic degenerates. Please grow a healthier community. Okay. Do I need, like, seeds for that or something? Grow your own community kit? How often do I water it? All right, monastery now for Belgium as he gets to the Castle Age, and indeed it is light cav. If it's light cav, why weren't you producing on the way up? You had like 600 food in the bank. Anyway, he's got 2 light cav. He's gonna start queuing up camels now. He even adds some more farms. I have 23 farms here as these ones begin to expire. And I guess he's making the light cav simply for the monks that he saw were on the field from Dragonstar. As Dragonstar starts to push in, snipes his first villager. Eco KD now 1-1. Oh, no. No. Rip the Mangonel. Died to the other Mangonel. Gone too soon. It's Dragonstar attacking the barracks. Accidentally kills one of his own siege units. Absolutely tragic. And that's actually really going to stall out his push on the front side here. And that's going to give time for Belgium to get his own Mangonel out on the field. start collecting the relics, and start getting a position up on this hill. Dragonstar now selling a bunch of wood for gold. He's buying food now. Needs more camels. Wants to keep up villager production as well. The economy does not look quite as nice for him as it does over here for Belgium. But the military count is roughly 10 ahead. Lightcap now diving for the monks. Looks like they're going to get all of the monks from Dragonstar. Camels fighting against Spearmen. Camels did clear up the Lightcap. And the Mangonels will go down here for Belgium, but not before they get a good shot on the skirmishers. And remember, there's no monks behind this anymore from Dragonstar to start converting the camels from Belgium. So really good snipes there from Belgium, buying himself some more time. And even adding in a singular Cav Archer into the mix. Why Lightcap versus camels? Well, he just wanted the Lightcap to snipe the monks, right? He killed 4 monks. It's worth it for 5 Lightcap. Definitely worth it. Dragonstar now buying even more food. Archer range going down. Belgium now going on the stone with 2 mining camps. Maybe thinking about a castle somewhere up here, maybe. Castle over here, potentially. Guard tower defense, even. Just seems like such a strong hill for Dragonstar to push down from. And Dragonstar's actually on stone with 10 too. So Dragonstar definitely thinking about a castle in this situation. He's on stone with 10 villagers. He's also on gold with 19 villagers. So he could have it soon. And if he gets a castle in the front here, just on the edge of this hill, it can target the TC, the farms, get control over all of this space, and still be on that hill. It could be really, really nice for him. Outpost over here from Dragonstar as well. I really love that play. We can watch his vision. It's going to be able to see the positioning of Belgium's army. He'll see the light cav coming in to potentially snipe his monks before they're close. He'll see the Mangonel coming forward, and he has time to pull back. This is really great stuff here from Dragonstar. Also like the patience from Belgium, building up enough of a force till he can for sure take this out. 1 monk snipe there from Dragonstar. Doesn't manage to get the other ones. Mangonel moving forward from Belgium. Takes a shot and snipes a monk. Uphill shot there from Dragonstar. Loses another Mangonel. Fight looks really good for Belgium so far. Mangonel goes down for Belgium. Dragonstar is trying to snipe this final one. He gets a monk on that side, but the camel number is in favor of Belgium. Dragonstar needs to start converting, and he needs to start converting right now. Another Mangonel going down, and the army is all gone from Dragonstar. And just as he has enough stone to place a castle, Dragonstar does not have control over that hill. Excellent timing there from Belgium. Excellent micro there from Belgium. Better production from him. And Belgium has enough stone to place a castle, and it is Belgium who will be going for the castle in the middle here. He definitely needs to send enough villagers, and he's sending them from the back, from the front. Dragonstar will be able to see this. Dragonstar, can he hold, just like he did in game 1, against a forward castle position from Belgium in the middle of the map? By the way, eco upgrade, second eco upgrade for Belgium on wood and on food. Also has wheelbarrow, only double bit axe for Dragonstar, and he's really struggling with army production. Trying to convert the cav archer, he gets it, but castle will go up. Dragonstar can't do anything. He calls the GG, and Belgium will be taking this set. Wow. Crazy set here. Crazy set, really competitive. Belgium making it past Tato in a 3-2 series, and then Dragonstar dragging him to the 5th game for a second straight series. 5th game. So it shows you how good Dragonstar is, and especially because Dragonstar went through Doubt. I think he 3-0'd Doubt. And then he went through Valessa as well. Super good. Big things coming from Dragonstar in the future, I feel like. He's finally getting to that really, really good level. Let's hope he can remain consistent and get some higher placements in future tournaments. And of course, Belgium has been climbing for a while, and he's going to go through to the top 8. And we'll check the bracket about who he's going to match up against once we go through the stats here. Military, little bit better for Belgium. God, these games have been so close. So close. I think the only question I have with Dragonstar is a little bit on the opening and a little bit on the passivity there. Belgium got away with no loom on Socotra. I don't think that should ever happen. Honestly, I don't think that should ever happen. I think you should have your scout forward or a villager forward trying to lame or something like that. You see it as no loom, you start making those militia right away. Or send villagers forward or something. Wow, dude. Oh my god, we were talking about the bread basket. This is the reason Belgium had so much military. 10,000 food gathered from him versus 5,700 from Dragonstar. Tells the story of the game right there. Castle time way earlier for Dragonstar, but Belgium sacrificed that army. You see it right here. He sacrificed it, started the fight here, and it bought him enough time to get to Castle Age. Great stuff. Really good stuff. And Belgium goes through. Good.